And the summer tourism season is just beginning, and one of the big highlights of the tourist season in the UP is the Pictured Rocks cruises. It started humbly back in the late 20s. Cleveland Cliffs actually took groups of tourists from Grand Island on Sunday afternoons. Then after the war in the late 1940s, Captain Everett Morrison, he started a regular schedule of cruises, and it's been going ever since. We're already into late May and summer tourism season is just beginning. This is the time of the year that Pictured Rocks cruises begin, but there's a bit of a problem this year.
The ice has been coming in and out of Munising Bay for about the last week. It left about a week ago, but it came back about 2 or 3 days ago with the northwest wind.
The first cruise of the year was slated for this past Saturday, but ice on the lake prevented boats from going out. Tours of the Pictured Rocks have been running for years, and it's certainly unique to have cruises held up because of ice.
Not typical, but it does happen. In the history, there has been ice into June around the Munising area. But this is not a typical year, and we had severe cold, and the ice is lingering on.
It's certainly possible there will be leftover ice on the lake into June this year, which could halt more cruises in the near future. Ice holding up tours may be a rarity, but there are other weather-related factors that can cause the boats to stay docked for the day.
If we have a strong west, northwest, or maybe even a north wind, that hinders us. Obviously, if fog is an issue, and we can't really see the sights out there, that becomes an issue. But it's really down to two issues, is rough water and fog.
Weather permitting, Pictured Rocks cruises run through the middle of October. Although until the ice finally melts or is pushed back out into the lake, taking a Pictured Rocks cruise may be a little tricky. Well, you can see in the harbor, at least, there is not a lick of ice. But once you get past the East Channel, there's still some ice looming right along the Pictured Rocks, and I'm sure they don't want to take the boats out there and risk damage. So it'll be a while. I noticed off Marquette there's some ice not too far offshore too, Steve.